Hey everybody, Ben here. Never wanted to make this video, but unfortunately circumstances have come up where my hand is forced. Writer George Salis of the Kaleidoscope and See Above, Some Below has been, and I want to be careful with my words, uncrediting me in content that I have produced. If you go onto the Kaleidoscope right now and look up Samuel R. Delany's interview and the interview I did with Sergio De La Pava, he did not take those interviews down, but he removed my name and profile and all credits completely from those interviews. He also took down the one for Joseph McWhorter, the guest question, but I'm not as concerned with that. Now in this video, I am going to be providing information on screen. If you want to pause it at certain points, feel free to, but I'm going to go over just like a brief history. So me and George were best friends. We met on Instagram and we had a falling out. Now the personal information for the falling out doesn't really matter pertain to anything what's going on. Just know that we had a falling out, and after that he blocked me on like all social medias except for one account for the Kaleidoscope, which was he doesn't use, and for one account on Instagram, which he was his author page, and I think it just looked better for me to follow him on that. I'm pretty sure I'm still up on his Goodreads as well. That's gonna, him selectively blocking me on certain accounts is gonna come up later. And at that point, you know, I thought it was petty, but it wasn't a big deal. I had no intention to remove his content. However, then I found out on the Kaleidoscope podcast, he is still using the intro that I made for him. I'll show the clips right now. And in fairness to George, he did pay for that content, so there's no reason for him to remove it. But I just thought it was kind of crappy that he didn't credit me in that as well, even though it was like post falling out. Then after that, when the other day when I was seeing a lot of stuff for my Lower Warholic review, people saying like, "Oh, I'm going to be Lower Warholic" in my big 800-page books. And I decided to post it on my story so people can remember it. And I saw a really nice comment that I never responded to. But in looking at that, I realized like, wait, didn't George comment on this video? And then I realized that he deleted all his comments on my YouTube videos. Kind of, there's a caveat. He deleted all the comments that didn't promote him and sub-comments that he missed. Promoting his Patreon, me doing his book review, his interview, and some other videos which I'll show as well. He left the comments on those. And I don't have a screenshot of the comments of when he left it in there, and who would have thought, but go to our Abel Passe video, where we actually did a joint review where he released an interview and I released a book review. His comment on that video is completely gone. He commented on every single McElroy book review that I did. They're all gone. Again, the only ones that are really there are the ones that promote him, and maybe you can call it petty or something, but at that point, I did not feel comfortable having a one-sided relationship where I promoted him in an interview and a really great book review, and even promoting his Patreon or some other videos. So I unlisted them. I didn't delete them. I don't really believe in deleting them. It's for history's sake, but I enlisted them so they wouldn't appear on the YouTube algorithm and you couldn't search for it. But if anybody wants to see those videos, message me and I'll send you the link. And after that happened, I was looking up something for McElroy, his first story, The Accidents, and that's when I noticed he took my credit off of the interviews for Pava and for Delany. I'm going to show some emails that I sent out to both of them and how I started that. All George did really was edit it and provide a guest question. I did the bulk of the interview. I came up with all the questions. He just did some editing and whatnot. That's really crappy to take my name off that. Especially with Delany, because he's a friend and those were both things that I was proud of too. And to be honest, the interview, I never took those videos down because I felt those were mutually beneficial to me and George. But now, if you go back to those videos, I'm promoting George's website, which he took credit off my work. And in researching for this video and gathering information, I found out, like right after I took his interview down, he stole that interview and the thumbnail and posted it onto his Kaleidoscope podcast channel. So even after that, he took that and uploaded it. I did put a copyright claim because the video is still technically on my channel, but yeah, he just took that. And, you know, to be honest, maybe you can ask, like, why didn't I contact him directly? Given all the information I gave, he's not going to talk to me. And the only way I feel like I can get him to notice is to reach out to you guys. And to be honest, I don't even want my name back on the interviews. I just want him to take him down because I do not trust George. I do not trust his temperament for him not to take my information off those interviews later. And I don't want to be checking every couple of months or something like that just to see if he takes him down. So it'd be preferable if we just wipe the slate clean. I get rid of my videos with him, he gets rid of my interviews, and we just call it at that. So if you can share this, that would be amazing. I'm blocked, I can't tag him in any of this. I'm blocked on the Kaleidoscope, and I'm blocked on all his personal stuff as well. So if you can share this, that would be amazing. If you don't feel like partaking in this drama, no worries. If you feel like reading his stuff in the future, or if you still interact with George in the future, I will not hold that against you. It's totally fine. But please help me in getting those interviews taken down, because this is ridiculous. And yeah, and also, unfortunately, fair warning, be careful what you see in the comments. Him and his wife are known to make fake accounts to lambast people. Here's some evidence which happened during the Rick Harsh drama, which is one of the things George was getting on Rick Harsh for doing the exact same thing. So any support you can do would be appreciated, even just sharing this video. That would be amazing. I'm going to share it on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, and I appreciate all your help and support.